Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel Tea&Art. I hope you all are well. So let's start today's video. So do you want to create a very high-end resin items? So this video is just for you. Keep on watching. So these are the molds that I will be using today, and this is the crystal cluster mold. It is a big tower point, and this is going to be the drizzy. So I'm just going to show you the drizzy that they have made. It is such a lovely crystal inlay. So this is the one, and it comes like an inlay, and then you need a trinket mold, and the trinket mold is the standard size, the trinket tray that we make for use for making a lot of things. So this one is a big crystal tower mold. So one thing I want to tell you about storing these molds is that when you have used this mold, please make sure that you put them back into their bags or any other separate bags, because a little bit of take care is necessary for these handmade molds. This is how the mold looks like, and the theme today is going to be a bee theme, and for this reason I have mixed my deep pour resin and I have mixed my color yellow in it. So as I will be pouring, I will be adding few other colors also just to create the effect. So very slowly I'm adding the resin into the mold. Make sure when you're making crystal style of resin items, try to use a deep pour, because you will get amazing results without any vacuum chamber or anything. So here I am just squeezing it, so in this way I know that the resin has reached all the corners, and going to use a little bit of heat gun if there are any air bubbles trapped. So I always pour my resin in few layers, not just once. So I'm just very slowly, I'm not touching the mold, very slowly I'm just moving, so if there are any air bubbles that are trapped, they come onto the surface. So after pouring halfways, I'm going to put that aside so that it can breathe, the resin breathes, and if there are any bubbles or if the resin has to reach any corners, it is the time. Now for the trinket tray, I am arranging this inlay. Now you can use this inlay on the back side also. I'm going to put this way, so it is a quite thick inlay, so you have no fear of it rising or anything. It is a perfect one. So I'm just putting it onto the trinket tray. And now I'm going to pour the resin in the same way, very slowly, on the top of the inlay, so that there are very less air bubbles that are going to trap inside. And now I will be pouring a little bit of resin into a different cup. And into this cup I have added a black pigment. And after mixing, I will be adding this black in random spaces, just like that. A little bit of here and a little bit of there, and some into the crystal mold. Like this. And this will create that beautiful effect of our very light amber shade. Just going to use a little bit of heat gun so that the color moves. And what I'm doing in the corner is that I can see there are a few air bubbles on the top of this layer, so I am removing them in this way. Because it is a very low viscosity resin, so you don't have to fear that it will cure, because this takes around 2 days to cure. And now in the rest of the resin, I will be adding just one gold foil, because I just want it to be random places. And I'm going to mix that into the resin now. And after that, I will be start pouring this into the center. And then again into the crystal mold. So here you can see that I am creating something really simple, just a combination of different resins, and that's it. There is no technique involved, but still you're going to create something very luxurious sort of style. Sometimes with simple pours, you get very amazing results. So I'm going to fill the crystal resin mold. And then I will be adding this one, and on the top of these I will be adding a little bit of clear resin just to create that look. So this is just the simple clear resin that I am topping it, and I'm going to fill this trinket tray now. And just a little bit of heat gun, because I want the center to be a bit on the lighter side. So now I was feeling that there is black that is being lost, so I'm going to use a little bit of more black, and then some leftover yellow that I have in the cup. So you know, if when you're creating stuff like that, you can go with the flow, and you better understand that somewhere there is resin missing, so you can add that, because you're the one and you're the creator of your item. And here I'm adding the clear resin into the crystal mold also in the center. So we are almost done now, and I will leave this to cure, and I will see you after 2 days. So this is after 2 days, and now I'm going to demold this crystal first. Because it is a very huge crystal, it is going to take me some time. One thing I want to tell you is that yeah, we can put the dishwashing soaps and these a little helping tools to remove the resin out of the molds, but for these ones, because these are handmade crystal molds, I will avoid you and suggest you not to use anything, because this will affect the finish of the mold, the shininess and the high end quality. So try to do a little bit of exercise, and soon it will be out of the mold. So still after 2 days, my resin is a bit on the softer side, but I couldn't wait that much. I had to remove this out of the mold now. So it is soft, but it is at a stage that it is cured fully, but it is soft. And now you can see the shade that I was talking about. It is not a pure yellow color. It has that effect of a black wispiness and some. I just love this one, how this turned out. Now we have to see the result also. And finally, it is out of the mold, and here we go. So this is how it looks like. It is so sparkly. Wow, I just love this one. And this time I tried a different color other than the violets and pinks that I usually do a lot, and then a little bit of gold foil. It's creating its magic, and now it's time to demold the tray that I am very, very excited about. So it is, as I explained, that a bit on the softer side. Now I got the edge of the mold, and very slowly I'm going to remove this one. And finally out of the mold, and now it's time to remove the drizzy. And as I told you that the drizzy is quite heavy, so you can see there is no resin. Usually I do get a little bit of resin overflow on the back, but still here it is all clear. And with the help of a knife I'm using here, but I am careful, so you just try to use anything that is less sharp. I'm just finding that corner to remove this out of the mold. And here we go. After that, I will be picking this with my hands. And if I have waited for 1 day more, I could have a very beautiful finish. But as I told you that I was impatient, and I'm just removing this as I am removing it, wow, it's really lovely. I'm going to show you just in a minute. Just bear with me. And here we go, it is out of the mold, and the sparkly drizzly effect, wow. And I just love the color here. It is a perfect combination. I had some leftover resin, so I poured it into, I have a little mold of a bee. I will try to find it and link in the description if I can. So I just put these daisy flowers and the bee on the corners. As I told you that this is going to be a bee theme, again I put some Gillian glue on edges, but not on the whole edge, just some corners. And this is some leftover gold foil from our project, and I'm just trying to use it and utilize it as much as possible. So there is no extra step needed for this. This is the final step, and after that I will be showing you the final result, how this one actually looks like. Are you ready for the eye candy? Let's see. So this is the final look, and yeah, you really can't believe me how beautiful this drizzy is. It is so perfectly made crystal. There is a technique to which you grow the crystals and it forms a very beautiful layer. So this is the one, the drizzy inlay has a beautiful crystal formation, and this is the crystal tower that I told you about. It has very tiny drizzy. It is beautiful on its own. I'm just in love. I really want to show you amazing molds that you can create amazing stuff, and stuff like that you can sell at very high prices, believe me, because I do make one of a kind crystal items, and I have sold a lot of my projects for very high prices, and the clients do like to buy when they see something very unique made with love. I'm just giving you an idea so you can grow your business and create most of it. So I will link all the links in my description with the discount code of 20%, so you can treat yourself. And also that's it for today. Like, subscribe and share. Thumbs up if you like the video, and if you haven't subscribed, please consider do so, and take good care of yourself. Bye bye.